I know coffee is something which is important for everybody in our lives. I have got a full espresso setup at home with three grinders, but once I step out, that becomes a problem. Coffee becomes a problem. It's either overpriced, tastes bad, or even both. Even from big names like Starbucks, which is absolute shit. Now, the problem is if you're used to making good quality of coffee at home, you now struggle. You basically can't get a good cup of joe when you're on the go. Traveling, hiking, maybe at work or in a jungle, or even at the back of your car when you're traveling on a long drive. You still want a great cup of coffee, fresh, well brewed, from the beans you actually like. So the search began, and I went and did a lot of research. So it was like a mission. I reached out to my barista friends, coffee groups, and started looking at a lot of equipment like Waco, coffee makers, hand grinders, and basically started testing gear. I borrowed stuff, researched all kind of portable coffee makers, and finally tested everything in the wild which I could get my hands on. And I mean literally. So I even did traveling to the mountains recently, where I took some of the gear and kind of tested it, and these are places where there are barely any signals, and you're in the middle of nowhere in a resort, and across kilometers there's nothing. So in the end, there were three contenders that stood out. One is the mocha pot. uh, the mocha pot is great when you're doing 2 cups of espresso kind of coffee and have electricity like in a hotel or an Airbnb. And then there's the OG travel brewer, which is AeroPress. And then I found out that there is this AeroPress Go Plus, which is kind of neat and looks good. So the mocha pot itself is good and solidly Italian built. It runs on electricity, and this is the electric one. And you can pre-grind your coffee. I'll share what you could do centrifugal tubes, or you could use storage countertops, and you could grind them or have a hand grinder, but it needs power, and and without power it will not work. This thing gets really hot after a cup, and you can't open it, and you can't put it under the tap to cool it down, because this is the whole electrical part, and this does not come off, and cleaning can be a bit messy. It's fine a couple, I think 2 cups, I think, and but really not ideal for travel. On the other hand, the AeroPress, these absolute game changer. uh, is this an absolute winner? In a way, yes. All you need is hot water in a flask, and your favorite ground coffee, or hand grind and beans. And within 30 seconds, you have amazing coffee. Anywhere, any terrain, jungle or office, or in a car, in an airplane, you name it. But I think my winner is the Go Plus. Now, this AeroPress Go Plus comes in a neat flask, and it takes it one level further. So this is the old style, right? So this is the black smoked version. Now, everything is packed in this tumbler, in well insulated travel mug, which includes the filter at the bottoms, and it's in the bottom filters, and you can screw it on, and that's it. Neat. And there is no messy, filter systems, openings, desk openings like this, and you just take it off, and you have a beautiful looking clear coffee maker. Stylish, very compact. Everything comes inside this, the stirrer and the scoop, and it's like the original AeroPress but on steroids. I've used it while going in the mountains, and where it has not failed me. And this looks good, and it's not a little cheap like the rubber ones, this one. I think the new ones are bad. Uh, New ones build quality has been, I think the corners have been cut, the rubber is very flimsy and bad, and the AeroPress is just kind of pasted here, not engraved. So I didn't like the new one. This is a borrowed gear. Both of them are from a friend. This is mine, and the clear one is this AeroPress Go Plus is just a winner. Now let's do this, and let me tell you what you basically need when you're going out. The setup essentials. Okay, so what you need is a small bag like this, like a carry bag or any kind, a flask which has your hot water and it can stay for hot for about 12 hours, some pre-ground coffee or beans in this centrifugal tube. This is for one shot, one or two cups. Or if you're going on a longer trip, you can have an airtight jar like this, and you can have the coffee in this, and you can store it for a couple of days. And you need the AeroPress Go Plus. You could also have an enamel mug if you have, if you're two-person. You just put this mug and this inside. This goes inside like this. The bottle goes, the tube goes, and you're all done. That's it. That's it. Basically, fresh barista level coffee anytime, anywhere. You can have a stylish bag. You can have a smaller bag. Smaller flask. It's up to you. So the conclusion is that this video isn't sponsored. I have bought this from my own money. This was bought from friends. Just wanted to share what actually worked for me. If you're serious about your coffee and want freedom to brew it wherever you are, anywhere in the world, any terrain, this setup is a game changer. So let me know your favorite travel coffee gear in the comments. Till the next time, have a great day. Cheers.